Good.
How successful, I know Miles hasn't necessarily had a ton of success running the ball compared to last year, but it seems like that play action that you guys have put in out of that package has done really well.
Well, I guess it would be how you define success.
Yeah.
When we handed to him, it's been first downs, like twice on 4th down, and then the big panda in there. He made a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, there's not the. I mean, everybody's prepared for it now.
Tough to live up to.
Yeah, so we got to do we got to do a little bit better job. Maybe change a few things up in there, but. No, it's nice. It's a fun group to throw in there with him and Eddie and KC and that's some big boys coming at you.
How much has that play action kind of surprised defenses? Have you noticed?
There being the one down the goal line.
Yeah, you guys have ran that a few times, I think, right?
Yeah. I think Brett made a heck of a play on that one. He stepped back and made a nice throw to Nate. Everybody they all get excited when Kenny Clark is getting over that basic route. Who cares if we scored, man? It was fun.
He was running free too.
He was wide open. all the kids were pissed that Brett didn't throw it to him.
Nate was saying that he takes more pride in his blocking even than his catches. What have you seen from him?
I've seen Nate come light years from where he was. He's such a. First of all, he's such a great kid and a hard worker, but he's really taken like just exactly what he said. He's taken a lot of pride in not being, 10 catches and all the numbers about it as far as being a blocker for us. He's really done a great job. Gets better every week. And so like every week is a little more. He's in the package a little bit more, And plus, when we throw it to him, he seems to get in the end zone. So that's a nice little addition to that.
On that's first huddle or hurdle there in the first quarter. Did you hold your breath a little bit?
I closed my eyes. Yeah. That was part of the thing with it. We weren't going to put him out there unless he felt and we felt that he was 100%. And that's Brett. That's how Brett plays. We wouldn't want him out there if he wasn't playing that way.
Talk to him about toning any of that stuff down, or did you just want to do his thing?
Actually, I told him, Brett, I'm just going to call a few plays in the street ball. Go out and have some fun and throw it around and enjoy it. Enjoy the game. That's what you call the hard working for. So, yeah, that was never a thing that was, we talk about it even when we didn't have, the little injury about, protecting yourself and, he wants to cut back everything. He has the hash numbers out of bounds rule. When you get the ball, run away from all the bad guys, not to all the bad guys. So no, that's something that he's told every week. So but we don't adjust our feedback.
Watching Kenny Lacy on film, do you feel a little bit better about your depth, maybe, knowing he did well?
Yeah, he came in and really did a nice job. I was proud of Kenny. It was kind of cool. Both he and Brett and Paul are all Phoenix kids. And it was kind of fun for those guys. And it was good to see them go out and have some successes.
Is this a good test for the offensive line, given how aggressive this defense is?
It's a great test for our offense. It's a good defense we're getting ready to play. And like I was just talking with Chris, they're well coached. They have what the defense calls that RH factor, that run and hit factor. They play hard with a lot of energy. They bring you a lot of different looks, and by no means, and it's a big challenge for us. We got to be, like I told the kids, I said, we can't win today's game on yesterday's home run. That's history. Any of the plays that were made in the past have nothing with the ones coming up. So we've got to really be locked in and do a good job against these guys.
Do home runs ever win a football game?
Come on, I thought that was a really good analogy.
Yeah, Mike Sosha.
Do you prepare them?
The Royals made it to the playoffs. Come on.
Who?
The Royals.
Do you prepare the line a little bit more for blitzing, especially knowing how much Utah blitzes and how good they are at it?
It's every week, right? You game plan. So you look at who you're playing, what they do on film, and then you work against what they do. So if it's a heavy pressure team, then it's obviously more work against pressure that week. If there's not a lot of pressure, then there's less work against pressure. So you pretty much block and work against what you see on film. And these guys, historically, since I've played them, they've always played. They're good defense. They play a lot of people tough.
Are you hoping to expand Alex Knight's role at all on that?
I will. I think he's still, in the process of learning. He knows how to play the game, but there's more of what to do and where to line up and what to adjust to and all those things. But yeah, we'd like to. We're just it's kind of a work in progress, and hopefully he gets a few more snaps this week.
What was it specifically that the offensive line did better this past week than they had maybe the weeks before that? Anything that you noticed?
They block guys.
It's a start.
No, I mean, you know, I think, you know, we keep forgetting that, you know, even through camp and going in the first couple of weeks, you know, every day it was a different guy at guard or a different guy at center and those type of things. And I think finally these guys will start playing next to each other long enough where they're you know, starting to gel a little bit. Starting to, you know, get used to, I always know this guy's next to me, and you know, it's kind of like your girlfriend. You date her long enough, you kind of get to know her good habits and her bad habits, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I think it's just them playing together.
Now that was a solid analogy.
I'm 2 for 2.